Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. So, for anyone who's been around this playthrough of mine for a while, you're aware I've been having some microphone issues. So recently I went out and bought a new microphone and I've got it hooked up, but I'm still trying to dial in all the various values and whatnot. So hopefully it deals with the issue where audio just cuts out, and hopefully I've got things set up in a way that still sounds pretty good. But if you have any suggestions of how I should adjust things, please feel free to let me know. I will gladly take such advice. But with that out of the way, let's hop in, as we are continuing to wander around Footfall, where we've just docked and had a bit of a fight going on. We dealt with that, and yeah, we're just trying to figure out what's going on this station. I think we've got a request to go meet with the leader of Footfall. There were a few other things to check out as well, I believe, while we're here. Heinrich's left to go report to the Inquisitor, so we've got Abelard back in our party. There was a puzzle over here, it looks like. We never figured out, or we haven't yet figured out what is involved with that. But presumably, when we solve that, it'll allow us to get back there to those goods. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Yes, with that, we're just going to keep exploring. Just seeing if anyone has names. You do. Let's look first. Are you from the Von Valencia ship? You may pass without a check. An order came through from the Liege to let you through. And then this was labeled as Rank 5 Functionary Morbetio Cavalli, which is this guy. I don't know why we have a separate spot examine thing for that. But let's talk to him. Huh? What? Don't distract me. Or not? You have a name, but apparently you're not important.
Acquisition is possible.
Ooh, awareness test.
My house would be proud of me.
This container's marked foodstuffs, but it is empty. And by the looks of it, has not been moved in a while.
Victory
Interesting. Grenadier's cloak. The wearer and their allies are immune to damage from the wearer's grenades. Okay, so if we built someone with a focus on throwing around grenades, which we could do, then if they were wearing this, we wouldn't have to worry about friendly fire. Definitely an idea. Like, Argenta has great demolition skill, which I think... I don't know if demolitions is in any way related to grenades, but it feels like it should be. Or maybe that's just dealing with traps. Yeah, nothing on there says it's related. So maybe it doesn't matter. But same thing, Argenta could get various skills about blasting, area attacks, etc. Leaflet. Now is our time, not theirs. Go to their homes, drag them out of their beds, carve open their bodies like carcasses at a slaughterhouse. The Imperial Navy, Casbalica, Corda, Von Valencius, their names mean nothing now. Tomorrow we'll erase them from memory. Go and seize power, as much of it as you can carry. A and B. We met a gang that I think that's what A and B is standing for, that clearly doesn't like the current status quo. Various bureaucrats, nothing to see. That'll be the way out of this docking bay. Okay, you're another rank 5 guy with a name. Oh, we've got stuff going on over here. No one named. Just a bunch of pilgrims. I guess we can check it out. Life of St. Drusus, Volume 3.
I've read about this.
Small altar. The central spot has been given to Drusus, a saint from the neighboring Calixtus sector, who is widely revered in the Koronus Expanse. Say the Emperor sent his angels here, and they used their swords to carve this majestic statue from the asteroid. I doubt this statue was carved by swords from an asteroid. Looks far too nice for being carved with swords.
None shall stand in my way.
Yep, we've been given permission to go through. Anything here I should care about? Nope. And you will also not talk, I assume? Huh? What? Don't distract me. Yeah. Another leaflet that says the exact same thing. Huh. The walls of this container have rusted and its contents rotted away, a situation that is not uncommon for shipments trying to pass through Imperial customs. So it was brought in and just left here long enough that it's just rusted away, rather than anything useful being done with it. Father? Oh, a citizen sees a servitor that's his dad. Oh, that is grim. I mean, it is the
As it should be.
grim dark future. The container is labeled Destination Janus. It is covered in dust. It must have spent a long time at the docks. I think Janus is the name of one of the planets that
New challenge for me.
belongs to us, and we're supposed to check it out or something. I think.
My house would be proud of me.
First glance, these look like standard containers, but their frames have been reinforced and their sealing improved to keep smell in. They're used to transport contraband. So contraband is correctly sealed, but normal things just rust away. Strange memo. 1. The Holy Book by the altar. 2. That void damn customs guy. He's always on duty. Does he get any time off? Does he ever leave for a piss? Is he a servitor or something? 3. Guess what? 4. Hangar by the window. Remember to bow to the Emperor through the window. Huh. Holy altar. The Holy Book by the altar. That seems like potentially a solution to a puzzle, but it doesn't seem related to those buttons, which were labeled 1, 2, 3, and 5. But that does feel like an owl cat puzzle solution.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Unnamed aristocrats and servants. Finest wines from Janus. You look familiar. And I did see that we have some upstairs areas we can get to, so we'll check those out at a later point. Hangar A1.
Look no further.
Oh, nope, we are not trying to select single individuals. Just making sure I'm not going to miss anything here. Anvers, that was the gang. Yeah, so this is where we docked. So we've now made the full loop, at least for the outside edge. We've got some inner areas we haven't explored, and yes, the upstairs. As well as a guy here we never got around to looting, apparently. Sure. Container is labeled Destination Janus. It's covered in dust. We read that already. Maybe we already looked at these. Yeah, we already looked at these.
It's about
Just
time.
looking at it from a different angle. Nothing here. Can we get up here? It seems not. Apparently that ladder is fake. Yeah, I don't think we can use that. Servitor, anything you want to say? No, of course not. You're a servitor. Nothing up here. We've already looked at that. Can we get up here? Doesn't seem like it. No. Just looking. From here. No, so we've got a staircase that leads up, but we can't use the ladder. So that is blocked off to us. What about here? Have we been up here? I think so. Maybe not. Yes, that's where we had those buttons. Anvur. Okay. Is this the Anvur's hideout back here somewhere?
Victory awaits.
Looks like this door could potentially open. Alright, well, where's goods that we haven't picked up? Those are the goods that are locked away. So it looks like we have grabbed everything at this point. So if we go to this latest, the Holy Book by the Altar, we know where that is. So let's check that out first and see if anything stands out. Because I think they're talking about this. Life of the Saint of St. Drusus, Volume 3. I mean, there's a 3 in the name, so if that's tied to the puzzle. Void Damned Customs guy. He's always on duty. That's probably talking about
I'll lay claim to the
either
stars.
these guys, which could be the 5, because they both have rank 5, or it could be talking about the Tech Priest guy. But if we think Opticon 22. So, probably not him. I don't think the average person would call him a customs guy. I'm thinking 5. So 3, 5. I don't know why I keep going to map. Guess what? That tells me nothing. Unless it's 3. Because it's point number 3 on the memo. That'd be kind of tedious. And then hangar by the window. Remember to bow to the Emperor through the window. Hangar by the window. Hangars. Those are hangars by the window. A1. If we assume that's talking about the 1, then we have 3, 5, something 1. If we plug that into our code here,
Won't tolerate weakness.
3, 5, 4, 1. 3, 5, 4, 1. Yeah! See, that's a standard Owlcat puzzle at its finest. It's a bunch of sellable goods, that's fine. We'll take the multi-key, of course. Auto guns, meh. Fine with getting rid of those. Psykers footwear. These boots grant their wearer +3 dodge until the end of combat for each psi power they use. Definitely taking that. Interrogation goggles. These goggles grant the wearer +5 bonus to lure Xenos. They also grant +10 hit chance against Xenos. I mean, probably good. We haven't fought any Xenos yet. Yeah, and those are just sellables. Let's check out those boots. I'm currently not wearing boots, so for every psi power I use, I get a stacking dodge bonus. probably better for... Well, maybe not. I was going to say for Heinrich, because he's a psyker that's actually up front and going to be involved in combat a lot more. But maybe not, because he doesn't use a ton of psi powers. Yeah. I think that's everything in this area, so we are ready to move on to the rest of Footfall. We've talked to Opticom, we don't need to go back to the void ship. Yeah. Nothing back here I can get to.
It's about time.
Where would we want to go in Footfall? So we've got the atrium. The void docks is where we're at. Shadow quarters. That was... Someone told us about that. When we were on the prison planet, we were told that the leader of the Shadow Quarters, Thieves Guild, whatever, would help us. Was there anything else at the Shadow Quarters? I mean, no quests are specifically pointed there. We've got Tattered Spirit and a Stray in the atrium. Let's check out what those are, because I don't remember at the moment. Tattered Spirit. Many of the systems of the Rogue Trader ship have suffered damage. Take time to confirm the ship is free of serious damage. Visit the Liege of Footfall. Okay. So that's just going to talk to the Liege and waiting for our ship to be repaired. And then a Stray. Argenta. Right. Yeah. Should we go to the Liege first? Probably feels like the right thing to do.
None shall stand in my way.
But I think we'll go to the atrium first. Because we were definitely told that the Liege wanted to see us right away. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Various guards. Bunch of people trying to talk to the shopkeeper. Wow, my camera is like right at the height of the walls or rafters or something, and it keeps blocking my view. That's not ideal.
This place was intended to be merely a hall within the temple, but now a whole city has been squeezed into it.
Huh.
A rational decision. Ecclesiarchy temples lack the critical functionality that a void station requires, unlike the chapels of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Okay. Five-roof cape. The wearer of this cape is immune to burning. Huh. Also, whenever the wearer ends their turn, burning is removed from all adjacent allies. Just trying to think if there's some way I can synergize that with me, where I don't take the damage from burning, but I think it would just put out the fire if I tried to light myself on fire, which is definitely not what I want. Because I want to be on fire, just minimize the damage I'm taking from it. So, no, I don't think that helps.
A new challenge for me?
Or Imperium.
I did it.
Of course you did. These columns appeared here back when the station was founded, when it was assumed that Footfall would become a wondrous palace in the stars. Yeah, and now it's home of crime and whatnot. Was there any way over to the right from here? I didn't really look around much. No. So that's just a bit of a dead end. So yes, we are going to continue down this way. We continue forward or go to the right. Let's check out the right. Cogitator. Go for it, Pascal.
Operation successful.
Oh, we just opened the door for ourselves. Suppose we can go up there first. It looks like a dead end.
Victory awaits!
Might as well. Grab some goods. No, those are goods down there. Probably another flyer. Athletics check to jump over to here. Why? I mean, we're gonna do it, of course. I think that's gonna be actually our character making that check. Nope.
Unexpected result.
Right, we have Abelard back in the party. That's right. What? Telling you they're stricken with the plague. Their whole ship is plagued. What did this do for us? Oh, a body fell out. That's what happened. Okay. Wasn't sure what we'd pushed.
As it should be.
The numerous wounds and injuries indicate that this was a particularly brutal murder. The letters A and V are carved into the victim's shoulder blade. So, Anvers. Again, I'm assuming that A and V is the Anvers guild, group, whatever. We don't actually know that. Great sword. We'll have to check if it's better than her two-handed sword. And then Commander's Monocle. Whenever an ally under the effects of the wearer's voice of command ability makes an attack during an extra turn, this attack deals an additional plus 6% damage. Okay. Well, the only one with voice of command
Fear to look at me
is
because
you.
of my appearance. I fear to look at them because of their rotten colored souls.
So we could give you this. It would. Oh, in your case, plus 15% damage. Far better. You would lose your Lore Imperium test being based off of fellowship instead of intelligence. Does anyone else have Lore Imperium in a similar level? Not you. He would be the ideal lore person. 45 is alright. 35, 40. So she's up at 53. If we got rid of that on you, yeah, we would be dropping 53 Lore Imperium to then use 45 with Argenta. So 8% less likely to make our rolls. Not the end of the world. What does this do? Whenever an ally under the effects of the wearer's voice of command ability makes an attack during an extra turn. So it's reliant on her using voice of command on someone and then they somehow get an extra turn. Whether that's through her bring it down ability or through her daily, not daily. What do they call those? It doesn't even show up. The thing up here, when things go well and she can give someone a whole nother turn. Or I guess theoretically, if they got an extra turn through any other means as well. Any attacks they're making during those extra turns, just with voice of command on them. Doesn't have to be her granting them the extra turn. They do 15% more damage, which is significant. I think I'm gonna take it. Feels bad losing our Lore Imperium, or at least dropping our Lore Imperium, but 15% damage as a fairly easy to get option of just voice of command on someone and then bring it down feels too good to pass up. Anything you want to say, Servitor? Servitor looks past you, not noticing your presence. Not surprised the servitor doesn't have a response, but it was possibly around when someone was murdered and dropped here.
I won't tolerate weakness.
What's this flyer? It is a new one. We need no rulers or leaders. We are not an organization. We are a force of nature, A and B. Part of me is... So, people call them Anvers as the group. But what if that's just the spoken form and it's actually an acronym of A and B that actually stands for something, and Anvers doesn't mean anything? And if it's like Aurora something something, maybe? If these people are still worshippers of Aurora or followers? I don't know. That's my suspicion.
Follow my lead.
We can go down there to grab those goods, but I think first we'll stay up top and look around. Gunsmith's Guild. Fun. Ooh, where are you running to, runner? Oh, courier service. Do you have a letter for me? My implant's on the blink. Again, maybe a bit of sacred oil would do the trick. I'll do it myself. No need to involve an engineer here. Thank you, thank you. It's been a while since I last received a letter. Hopefully it's from some young lady who is smitten with me. No, these are bills. That is not a lovely letter from a young lady. Another leaflet by A and V. Now is our time, not theirs. Go to their homes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We have read that one. I don't know why I'm grabbing all of them when we've read all of them many times. Got another shrine here. Remember this and never turn a blind eye to wickedness, wherever you may encounter it. One of the many altars, it looks better tended than most places on Footfall. What do we have out here? The heart of Footfall is a colossal statue of the Emperor carved from a single asteroid. Someone carved an entire statue of the Emperor? That would be so time-consuming, out of like a whole asteroid. The gangrene's spreading. Grant me perseverance that I may toil for your glory. God, Emperor, can you hear me? If you can, take me as quick as you can. For Drusus the warrior, the Emperor's chosen, we offer our prayers. Aristocrats, citizens.
It's about time.
Bunch of guards and citizens, so this goes to the Liege's palace. We'll hold off on that. Let's swing around this way. We were already over there on the left side. Pascal, unlock this chest that this person is
Success is an irrefutable certainty.
lying in front of. What is this? I just see some symbol on a rock and it makes me assume heresy, but I don't know. Most chaos symbols, though, are a lot more chaotic. That seems too regular. How am I supposed to work if they broke my ribs? Oh. That's not good. So we've got prisoners here. Xenos here. So we've got several dreadful Xenos. I can push a button to punish the enemies of humanity. Yeah, they're all just named dreadful Xenos. And the camera is not working with me. Above the creature's elongated eyes, you see the remains of quite human eyelids. It looks a lot like this Xenos is the work of a not particularly skilled surgeon and a slightly more proficient makeup artist. Oh, these aren't Xenos at all. These are humans that were designed to look like Xenos. Why? Yaldri, behavior duplicitous, aggressive, habitat woods, diet infants. 2 to 3 a week, fears the emperor and righteous people. Jukara, behavior, villainy, malice, habitat everywhere, hides amongst people, diet, doesn't eat, feeds on blasphemous thoughts, fears the emperor, prayer, and righteous thoughts. It's clear that the one in the cage is not a Xenos, just an ordinary Voidborn who has lost the mutation lottery. Punch the Xenos, a coin for a go. Can't talk to either of them to get a description of what they look like. Xenobestus, a Nous, behavior, cruelty, trickery, rampant mating. Habitat, void, doesn't need air. Diet, rocks, fears the emperor and fire. They all fear the emperor, supposedly. I find that unlikely for real Xenos. I'm not going to punish the enemies of humanity because they don't seem like they are actually enemies of humanity. Carnival Barker, what's your deal, man? This young man is clearly making every effort to look dapper. His fashionable clothes are practically new and his hair is well groomed. What ruins this impression is the poorly scrubbed off oil stains from his leaky implant and the fit of the jacket, which was clearly made for someone else. Come one, come all, see for yourself. The best collection of live Xenos on Footfall. We arrived on Footfall incognito, so presumably if we weren't incognito, his statement would be different, probably recognizing that we are a rogue trader and having a different set of dialogue, rather than us just being a random nobody. Yeah, the mic's different. I'll probably keep tweaking it a little bit here or there just to try and figure out how to get it to sound better. But I think it sounds good enough, at least for now. What kind of collection is this? Dangerous, vicious, ruthless xenobeasts caught red-handed as they were attempting to commit evil against the Imperium. But right now, they're harmless. All our cages can withstand their rage, but I wouldn't recommend getting too close, haha. Lord Xenos succeeded. These aren't Xenos, they're mutants in makeup. The man smiled dims, but only for a moment. Not Xenos, you say? I'm sure there must be some mistake. I will check the shipping list myself, rest assured. His words are oozing with greenish-yellow hues. I do not think the promise will be kept. Such entertainment is lucrative precisely because billions of Imperium subjects have never encountered a Xenos in their life. Ignorance and curiosity create colossal demand. That's what I was taught, and I can see the truth. The lesson was truthful. Iconoclast, I demand this abuse be stopped and all these captives freed. Sounds reasonable. A dangerous form of entertainment. Xenos have no place among humans. Kill them all. No. I will buy all the captives from you. Interesting. Heretical. Press and hold the button that sends a jolt to the exhibits. Wow. Dogmatic attack. Do you know what I see? Heresy. These exhibits must burn, and you will burn along with them. Wow, wow, wow. Like, we've been choosing dogmatic choices, but sometimes I feel like they cross the line. These exhibits must burn. It's like, the people haven't done anything wrong. I mean, I could see blaming our Barker here, but we can't even get on screen because of where it's positioned it. I can see being upset at him. Killing feels a bit much. But burning the exhibits? I'm gonna go the Iconoclast. I demand this abuse be stopped and all these captives freed. I'm not gonna buy them off of him. He shouldn't make a profit off of this. Apologies, sir. That is simply impossible. Private property, legitimate business, licensed by the Liege. Last but not least, it's a noble cause. To help the citizens of Footfall foster a proper attitude towards enemies of the Imperium. With a guilty look, he makes a helpless gesture. So this is a legitimate business licensed by the Liege. That's something we might want to bring up with the Liege, like, what are you doing? Alright, I'm just gonna leave then. At least for now. We can come back and decide if we want to do anything about that. Them storing people in cages claiming they're mutants.
A new challenge for me?
Or claiming they're Xenos when they're obviously not. Yep, we've read that one already. So we'll just grab it as well. Oh, I guess I threw it in cargo. Oh well. We already have a copy. About up here. That looks like it is going to continue spreading that way. Got another leaflet here. Yep, same thing. Do I want to go up to the right yet? Which I'm guessing is this direction. Sure. We'll check it out while we're here.
None shall stand in my way.
Check out the cogitator. Pascal has a 100% chance. Unlocks a pathway. Good. Like pretty flowers overgrown with weeds, the halls of Footfall's former palaces and temples have been overrun by the shabby houses of the present-day inhabitants.
This exploratory is blessed with multifunctionality.
So we could athletics to jump over here. Does that get me somewhere new? Not really. Looks like I should have been. Or maybe it's to just unblock the passage. Either way, 95%. We got a pretty good chance.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Yeah, okay, so that just opens up a pathway. We could get there anyway by just walking around.
Victory awaits.
Basic servitors. Oh, this does branch off this way quite a ways. Well, let's go back to this path that we opened up. Just to see where you go. Got some goods here. Unyielding Vanguard boots. We do have a Vanguard. All allies in a 2-cell radius around the wearer gain a plus 40% bonus to resolve from the Unyielding Beacon ability instead of original bonus. 40% resolve from Unyielding Beacon.
Your seneschal is always
What
there.
is Unyielding Beacon? Don't know. Let me go to your character sheet. Is that your new ability? Doesn't seem to be. Daring Breach is what he got for being a warrior. Oh, probably... yeah, archetype. It's probably the archetype for this that we haven't gotten yet. Yeah, no, that's Unyielding Guard. Unyielding Beacon, okay. What is this? Each attack against the Vanguard grants them a +1 stack of Unyielding Beacon. Each stack increases their resolve by +1 up to a maximum of 15. All allies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard gain 1/5 of that bonus. So... they gain 20%, 1/5. And those boots would change it to 40%, was it? Yeah. Okay. He's currently got Skirmisher Boots. Whenever the wearer deals damage to an enemy, the wearer has a 25% chance to gain +2 movement points. Pros and cons. More movement could be pretty powerful. And he doesn't have a ton of allies surrounding him, because our only 3 frontline people is Abelard, Kibella, Pascal. So, I think I'm gonna not use them for now. But I can see the appeal. I've already had 2 emergency work orders come through, one after the other. If I'm alive by the end of them, I'll count myself lucky. I thought I saw goods over here somewhere that I missed. Yeah. Something here flashed. How would I get back here?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
There it is. Don't want to leave stuff behind. Oh, we left a bunch of stuff behind. Oh, this is where the liege's house is, which we kind of just rushed past. And a herald. What's the latest? Oh, I can't click on the herald. News of terrible Xenos raids arriving from the sector's fringes. No danger detected in the space around Footfall. Nothing else to see, I guess. Alright, back to where we were. Don't know if I want to explore that whole... Nah, we are going to go up there and explore it. We can explore the rest of this lower area later.
I won't tolerate weakness.
But I'm going to forget to come back here if I don't deal with it now. That's connected to the lower area, so we'll get to that later.